Peace and love. Peace and love. Okay, we're about to just check the lighting. Thank you, Ade, for the thumbs up. Is it too bright? And is it too light, like on one side? Welcome to whoever just came in the chat. Ade, if you're here, just let me know how the lighting is. You all, it's a couple minutes before 4 o'clock, so we'll be getting started on the chat real soon. Just 2 minutes. Welcome, Empress. Is this your first time here? If it is, welcome to the chat. I'll be giving out details of how the chat goes in a few. Thank you all for coming in. As you come in, make sure you thumbs up. Is the lighting okay? Okay, Ade is here. She helps me with my lighting. Ade, is the lighting too bright? Let me know if I'm looking like a light bulb. Welcome, Emperor. So glad to see you. Welcome, Elra. Peace and love all the time. Hey, welcome. I haven't seen you in a long time. Thank you for coming in, Empress. I see you. It's too bright. Okay. That looks dark. And the background is dark. Okay, so let me move. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, we just got to make a small little shift. Well, it's not really small, but I'm sure. I look fine. Okay, should I move around? Because I'm about to move around. And Lucky is jumping up on me. Okay. I just try to make it so that my people don't have to be crawling around. Somebody said, move around, please, huh? I feel you. I'm trying to get the light. Right. Okay, that's too bright. See, it's going to be either too bright. Thank you so much. Is that too bright? That's too bright? I know it's dark on one side. Hold on. Y'all, it's going to be bright for 1 second. Welcome, Empress Shapai. Okay, I'm just trying to make it bright on both sides. Now, is it too bright? Welcome, Bonafide. Thank you for coming in. Trying to get the lighting right. As you come in, please thumbs up. How is the lighting? Is it still dark on one side? Thumbs up. Okay, is it too bright, you all? I'm trying to make it. Okay. Is it too bright now? It's fine. Because I'm tired of moving lights. If it's okay with everybody, is this okay? Can you see me clearly? Thank you, Bonafide. Thank you, Empress Cheryl. Okay. It's 4 o'clock, you all. Welcome to the live chat. Everybody knows the rules. This is a negative-free zone. We don't use foul language. We don't criticize anybody in what they have to say. Thank you, Empress Shapai. We don't criticize people for what they say. We don't, try to break people down or whatever. What else? No politics, no sex, no race, no religion, no, none of that is talked about. For 2 hours. We just try to relax and chill and talk about positive things that will help aid each other in living a longer, stronger, peaceful life. For 2 hours, we just try to intake as much information as we can, because a lot of people that come in here have great information. I'm going through a journey, a serious journey, and I have information that I've been collecting, and by no means at all am I a guru at anything but hair. Besides the hair, that's one thing I'm a guru at, because I am a licensed cosmetologist and been doing it since 1988. Retired, but now just sharing, hair, healthy hair care here on YouTube. So also, I've added to my channel, a lot of health things and stuff. So I have some things that I want to show you today. If you look at the beginning, I said that I have some information about the benefits of chia seeds, and I will be showing you some of the things that I've learned in that, just from my past results and dealing with chia seeds. Okay. First and foremost, is anybody in here celebrating anything that they would like to discuss? Anybody having a birthday? Anybody having a celebration for a Dreadlock anniversary, or lock anniversary, whatever you choose to call it, a Earth birthday, or anything that you're celebrating? You could be celebrating new relationship, whatever it is. If you're celebrating anything, please, by all means, put it down there, and I'll speak it out to those that can't see the live chat right now, those who are just listening. Is it better if I sit back or sitting up closer? Or should I tilt it down some? I'm just trying to make sure that I'm in screen and everything looks good. Okay, so I'm going to take it that everything looks fine since nobody said anything. Thank you, Empress Cheryl. Thank you. Okay, also another thing before I start on the chia seeds, one of the things that I would like to say is, thank you, Bonafide. One of the things that I would like to say is a serious thank you to everyone here, everyone that's a part of the royal family that was able to send me pictures for the slideshow that I did. And if you haven't seen it, those who haven't seen the slideshow, please make sure you check it out, because it's not about me this time. It's all about everybody else. Yes, I am in the slideshow. However, I have people who have been supporting the channel forever and ever, including my family members are in there. And I'll tell you all a little bit about that as well. But most of the times when I was in it, I would be like next to one of my nephews or a family member, and I would be showcasing their hair. My hair would be back in a scarf. So you probably see me with two of my nephews in there. So you have to check out that video. It's only 3 minutes and 40 something seconds long. But yes, I'm working on my editing, the transitioning. The transitions could have been slowed down a little bit and would have been nice. But thanks to Empress Yapa, I was able to even just know how to do it. You know, a couple weeks ago, I did one with me alone, and that was fun. So I decided to do it with people on the channel from all over. I mean, we had, of course, Nigeria. We had Jamaica. We had Trinidad. We had Jamaica, Trinidad, Nigeria, all over America. People just sending their pictures. A lot of you all already had seen what you look like, but it was good to be able to see up close some of you that I didn't, necessarily haven't been able to see before. So thank you. I'm doing another one. I want to do another one because a couple people had hit me up, and I had like pictures coming from everywhere. Pictures coming from email, pictures coming from Messenger, pictures coming from Instagram. So it was like, yes, I could have missed a couple pictures. So I've decided to do another one. If you would like to be included in the next one, because it's natural hair, it's braids, it's afros, it's afro puffs, it's freeform Natty dreadlocks, it's locks, it's just natural hair, natural beauty. And again, if you saw the slideshow, you would know what I'm talking about. I have a nephew that was born on my birthday, and I want to thank him so much. You would think that he was a model because he takes like fantastic pictures. And every style that you saw in there of a person that had like a haircut with designs in their hair or braids, that was my nephew. That was my baby. He's 27 years old, lives in Texas. He's a traveling nurse. Fabulous. Thank you to everybody outside of the country and inside of the states that sent pictures in. Empress Shapa, you look beautiful. Everybody, Cheryl, Tawanda, thank you. Everybody. Yes, I posted it. Kelly, I posted it on my live chat. I posted it in my whatchamacallit. If you're a subscriber, everybody should have seen it on the community post. I did a post there asking for pictures, and then I did a story on Facebook asking for pictures on my story. So, but anybody that wants to be in the next one, and even if you were in the first one, it's fine. Just send different pictures. I want to go ahead and do that this week to put out, because there were a few people that were left out. So just send them to, I'm going to type it in now. Thank you so much. Welcome, Raven. Thank you. Just send it to my Waxy Desires. Oh, I got to move my computer. My Waxy Desires account. But if it's easier for you to send it in Messenger, that's fine too. I think it's .com. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm tripping. Hold on. Okay. Just send it to this. Send your pictures here or send them via Messenger. If you have to do them via Instagram, that's fine as well. Welcome to the live chat. Anybody who's just coming in, make sure you thumbs up as you come in. Thank you for being here. Again, you know, this is a negative free zone for anybody that's just coming in. We don't deal with politics, race, sex, religion. You know, we do talk about drugs, but we talk about prescription drugs and how not to take them. Anything that comes from the earth, I feel, is natural. So, but we don't talk about, like, you know, other hard, like, chemical type stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome, Wesleyan. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. And thank you for commenting the other day. Thank you for the message. I appreciate that, Empress Cheryl. I just did some moisturizing. Oh, you were asking me you were asking me about moisture. Somebody on here was asking me about moisture. I'm not gonna say the name, but anyway, if you watch my video about aloe, I've just been using fresh aloe. I've definitely gone down in my steps of what I do to moisturize my scalp, which I was using jojoba and distilled water. Once that formula, the last of my formula was gone, I stopped using that. I don't use coconut oil anymore, and I'm not saying people cannot use it. I just chose to chill on, you know, some of the stuff I was using, and I definitely have been able to, how can I put it? You save so much money just by utilizing one thing for everything, and using fresh aloe for my skin as a makeup remover, as a cleanser, also as a mask, and as just a moisturizer. And then being able to use it in my hair as well. To get a leaf of aloe is only like $1.59 to $1.99, depending on where you live. And it lasts for a nice amount of time. I would say that a long leaf of aloe could last you up to a month, but I share with my daughter. We both use it. So, you know, $1 and something a month. You know, some people are spending mega dollars on products and stuff that you don't even need. And I'm talking about natural as well. Essential oils are expensive. I used to use a lot of different, not a lot, but different essential oils. But some of the essential oils you also have to add a base to because how strong they are. You know, even just using a couple drops, you still have to mix them with bases. That's why I chose to use like jojoba oil, also like grapeseed oil. But now, again, I have simplified my whole regimen, and I'm just using aloe. I'm water rinse only. Everybody knows that. Welcome, Emperor Preston. So my Facebook is Angel Abike Idowu. Same as here, Queen Abike Idowu, except for it's also going to be in the description box. All my information will be in the description box. And I have major pictures up there. Here. So it's under Angel Abike Idowu. Under my name. Thank you so much, Emperor. Oh, I appreciate it so much. I rarely wear it down because making different concoctions, cooking, working in my studio, as well as just having a dog around, just moving around, period. I sat on my hair the other day, broke off a piece of my lock. I slammed my locks in the door the other day. You know, it's just a lot of wear. So I'm sitting here now and I'm gonna have it down, but as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna put it up. Welcome, Gaza or Gaza. or Ebony. I'll just say Ebony. Welcome. Thank you all for coming in. Make sure you thumbs up as you come in. I want to get started on the topic. If that's okay with everybody, I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. I do have some information. And then also, if you have any information of, how you've been working on the topic, is going to be the benefits of chia seeds. And anybody that uses chia seeds for anything whatsoever, feel free to comment during the live chat and let me know. And then afterwards, if you're not a part of the live chat, leave down in the comments the benefits that you've been receiving from chia seeds. Anybody that's been watching my channel for a while, I'm sure that you've seen the progression. I mean, like the changes in me, as far as from when I started 10 years ago and now, March will be 10 years. You will see the difference. Like my size was going up and down, up and down, up and down. And now I'm on a downward, nice little roll. I'm not going to say a spiral, a downward spiral as far as my weight. And it stems from the nutrients and stuff I've been putting into my body due to a medication that I used to take that I don't take anymore, which caused me to gain like a substantial amount of weight. But by using, and we'll talk about G-bombs or whatever. Bonafide, definitely. Empress Sahar hooked me up about the G-bombs, which is greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds. And that's one of the things that we're going to be talking about today is the seeds, which is my seeds are flax seeds, and I incorporated chia seeds back into my diet. Okay, does anybody else in here use chia seeds or flax seeds for anything? I use them for my smoothies. I use chia seeds every day for my smoothies. Welcome, Emperor David. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome from Ghana. Thank you. Thank you. Until that day. Yeah, absolutely. Until that day. I'm definitely a part of that. And thanks for knowing about that. This is a very very big movement, big enough for me to have it tattooed on my arm, and it's in the Bible. For anybody that's like into that, it's a lot of information on Until That Day, both in the Bible book as well as you can Google it and find out what it is. But my friend started the movement a while ago when my baby, I think, was 2. So maybe about 11 years ago, I want to say. But it's huge. Back to chia seeds. Okay. I'm going to show you what chia seeds look like. This is a fresh bag of chia seeds. How much did I pay for these? Well, this is just some I got from my local grocery store. It's packed with omega-3 protein, rare antioxidants, and fiber. This is 7 ounces. I think I paid like $4.59 or something like that, close to that. And I made a chia seed pudding along with oats. What I did was, and I rarely use almond milk. I don't use them for my smoothies. I use all water for my smoothies. But for this one, it required like a milk. So I could have used oat milk or whatever, but I went ahead and used almond milk. And you just mix about 1 cup and 1 cup of oatmeal and 1 cup of the almond milk. And on top, I use cacao. You see, I have blueberries, I have bananas in it, and this is a straight up powerhouse nutrient-filled breakfast for anyone. So this is stuff that I've been giving to my daughter. Also been for me, because a lot of times I don't eat a lot during the day at all. I just kind of move around a whole lot. So that's something that not only because it has chia seeds in it, which will expand in your stomach. If you drink water behind it, you will definitely, be full, and it'll last for a long time. So it's great for weight loss. Let me see. It's superfood. And I'm going off some information that I found on. I want to tell you all because, again, I'm not a guru at this. I'm just giving information and letting you know how it's worked for me. Just through chia seeds, the G-bombs, flax seeds, my smoothies and everything, I've been able to lower my triglycerides, lose a substantial amount of weight. And again, you all can see just from even probably last summer, if you were watching me last summer up until now, I mean, I have lost a lot of weight, which means, blood pressure is great. Triglycerides, my cholesterol, excellent. Everything has just gotten back right where it's supposed to be. Only thing that I haven't gotten back is my eyesight. However, that's going to be taken care of very soon. So I'm getting my information from activebeat.com. Activebeat.com, and it's information. The source is Rachel Desprez. So I want to make sure I give out the information, so that you can go to it. Activebeat.com, and then Rachel Desprez, DSPRES, is where I got some of my information. And again, I'll be telling you, just how it's been working for me as well. Okay. Thank you, Elra. Chia seeds and flax seeds are two totally different things, Empress Cheryl. However, they both contain like a lot of the same nutrients. I think chia seeds may have more antioxidant power than flax seeds. And chia seeds are already, you don't have to like grind them down to get all the nutrients. They're already like real small, almost look like cracked pepper. And chia seeds can also come in the white form or the black kind of mixture, black and white mixture. However, I was told that they both are equal, as far as nutrients and stuff. So whether you get the black or if you just get the all white, it's on you. Thank you so much, Empress Cheryl. Thank you. It tastes good. It really, really tastes good on everything because I'm a very funny person. A substitute for almond milk, I say, would be oat milk. If you could do oats, because I don't do a lot of almond milk. This is just doing these puddings and stuff is the first time that I've been using almond milk. I don't buy it often because, like I said, I use water for pretty much everything, especially my smoothies. So they do have oat milk out. And then I think you can make a milk out of sesame seeds as well. You can make your own milk out of sesame seeds. Tawanda said you never had them before. They really are good, and you can find them pretty much at any local grocery store. I'm going back up, okay, to look at the comments. Bonafide said, I blend my chia seeds in with my smoothies. Yeah, I use them. I had used them for a long time in my smoothies as well. And then when I saw that they both, like the chia seeds and the flax seeds, had the same benefits pretty much, but the flax seeds are a little bit cheaper, I went ahead and went the cheaper route and started just doing flax seeds, but found that, again, with the chia seeds, the antioxidants, and more information that I'm going to be giving you all, it just adds to. I didn't take away. I'm still doing my flax seeds, but I sprinkled like some flax seeds too. I mean, some chia seeds onto one of the puddings that I made. I also do just a straight chia seed pudding, which is 2 tablespoons of chia seeds with the almond milk. I think it was like a cup of almond milk. Yeah, about a cup of almond milk. Let it sit overnight. I mixed a little bit of honey in it and natural vanilla as extract. And then in the morning, that's when I stirred it up some, threw some blueberries on. Threw some different things. You can use anything. You can use like natural almond butter if you want to use it. Add nuts to it. Just anything that's power packed with nutrients. Yeah, I think I'm trying to think. I've been using the chia seeds and the flax seeds since I started my smoothies, which I think is going on 2, maybe 3 years, Bonafide. But they are excellent. Yeah, Emperor Elra, they are great for hair loss. Now, hair loss. As far as weight loss, not hair loss. We definitely don't want that in here. He said in hair growth, you use them for everything. Okay. Now, I don't know about the hair growth part because, my hair grows sporadically. As you all can see, when you're growing your hair and you're wearing, when you're freeform, A lot of times you'll have hair that grows out that doesn't want to be a part of it, where it came from, and that's what I'm having right now. Again, I have a small little piece right here that's separated or wouldn't bond in with this lock right here, and then I have one back here and one in the back. Oh, I wish I had the other one I could show you so I could. I had another one too, and I called them my bangs, and they were like about right here. They have found other places to bond in with. I have my hair tied up, so they found other places to link in with, and now they're growing down on another dread, and I have a bead on each one of those. But that's some of the things that you'll notice when you're freeforming. The pudding is good. I did the substitute for almond milk. Empress Shapasi, I use chia seeds in my smoothies or mix with water, let it sit and thicken. Yeah, it thickens into like a gel-like consistency. And even though I'm very funny and very particular about textures and stuff with my food and with things that I use, I still don't have a problem with using the chia seeds, even though the texture turns into like, kind of like a gel mixture, but it's really good. And definitely, I mean, sprinkling it on different things is awesome. Thank you, Bonafide. Wow. Rice milk is available. Thank you, Bonafide. Not timed out. We got to block that person. But thank you so much. I didn't even, you know what? I'm so glad that I went up. Yeah, you can go to Whole Foods. You can go to Whole Foods, Empress Cheryl. Whole Foods, Trader Joe's. I was at Trader Joe's yesterday. Thank you all for the thumbs up. Right, if you make your own juice, because one thing that I don't do, I haven't made any juice in a long time. I've just been doing smoothies. But one thing I don't do is buy like juice from the store. I never buy any type of juices from the store unless every blue moon, if it's cold pressed. I have a restaurant that I go to, my friend's vegan restaurant called Manjani's, and that's when I'll get like something to go or so. But you could juice at home. That, to me, that's the best way, and I'm sure that's what. Thank you for hiding it. I missed the message again. Thank you so much, because I don't feel like seeing any type of negativity. I swear, I just got through saging energy away from me, and smudging myself with sage for the release of negativity purposes. And one thing I need today is for everything just to be in divine order. I don't feel like being bothered with none of that today. Trust and believe. But Bonafide, that's good information. Rice milk is also available at health food stores and supermarkets. I feel you, Empress Cheryl. Blessings. Welcome, Tiffany. Thank you so much for coming in. Hope you're having a great day. You all, I'm trying to get relaxed. I'm keeping 1,000% real with y'all. We all grown. I'm sitting up here. I got cramps big time. So Angel number 1, Angel number 2, BK, Angelo, all of them are here. Everybody that's in me is here. Back to the chia seeds. It also can work as a probiotic to support the growth of probiotics that are already in your stomach, in your gut, which a lot of people take different things, different probiotics, pills and yogurt and all types of stuff, but you can get benefits out of it through the seeds, which aids in digestion due to the high amount of fiber that's in it. I think I have information. I can't see this little bitty bag, but it has all the fiber and information on there. I think I wrote it down though. It absorbs a large amount of water or whatever liquid you're using, so that makes you feel full, which also, again, helps in the aids in the weight loss. It's good for detox and digestion. Anybody else want to testify to that? Again, that's part of the G-bombs, which is greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds. That's all that I did. It's not a diet It's just an addition of making sure that you're including, the required amount of all the above in your diet. I'm not telling people, oh, if you eat meat or whatever, which I don't. I stopped eating beef and pork back when I was 18. I'll be 50 this year. So that's been a very long time. And then chicken and fish is going on 4 years now, since this is a new year, going on 4 years since I did chicken and fish, because it was when we started in the garden that we decided to, go this route as far as health, which even in doing that, it wasn't about, weight loss. It was just about getting healthy. And then later I found out that my triglycerides was super high and I had to do things, about it. And I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of slow dragging on it for a minute. This year was life changing for me. Definitely having the chats on Sundays, talking to you all, getting information from you, and my triglycerides had rose above the highest point that it was at, and it was like, again, heart attack, stroke level, whatever. And so I started adding more greens. I added beans, which I was not doing at all because I couldn't do beans. But I'll tell you about, I tell you about already in a video about how I, transformed and started, incorporating beans, mushrooms, and stuff. Last couple weeks ago, Empress Sahara was here, and she was saying she made a broccoli and mushroom soup, and I was like, interesting. And I made one, and I was like, oh my God, it turned out really, really good. So that it really helps just adding these things into your life. And I'm telling you, I do dance. I dance every day, but I also dance. I do West African dance on Mondays for an hour and 45 minutes, nonstop movement. People take a break, but I don't, because I'm still practicing while everybody's taking a break. So movement is definitely good. Okay, Bonafide said, I recommended a vegan restaurant to another YouTuber who's currently visiting the DC area. Very happy about that. He is much concerned about his health as well. And for Cheryl, you funny. Yes. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. And I'll be 50 in June 20th. I'll be 50. Oh, Wesleyan, y'all are too kind. Well, see, that's, you know what, I'm gonna be honest, it's partly genetic, as my mother and all my grandmothers and my great aunt who lives downstairs, she'll be 96 this year, will attest to, is that the people in my family on both sides, if you look at them, you'll be like, no way is that person this age. My cousin who owns the building is going to be 80 this year. If I showed you, if she would come in here and sit down and be on the video, you would say she was about 55 or so. My mom is 77. I think she's going on 78. She's been on the video. You all have seen her for Mother's Day. She came over. Bonafide, you've seen her. She doesn't look her age at all. But then, too, I also say that, keeping this first, doing half of this in my body weight and more, drinking H2O all the time is definitely a plus as far as keeping wrinkles down, hydrating your body. It's just the best. That's why I don't, when people ask me about other drinks and stuff, I don't partake in stuff like that. Broccoli and mushroom, it was excellent. I still have a tomato soup that I made the other day. It was great. I agree. Well, no, it depends. It depends on what you're going through. So Bonafide said, I heard someone say that we shouldn't be so preoccupied with screening our blood as we are with screening our plates. Well, definitely it comes from what you put into your body, but also some genetic things can be a part of your body. But one thing I will say is that I do not claim like any of the diseases that my family may have. Like, I refuse to believe that because my mom is diabetic, that means that I have to be. Yes, I am dealing with someone in my family that is pre-diabetic, meaning that they're just like, they're just at a safety zone where it could be just monitored by me, myself. So it's very important that you do find out what's going on as far as your blood and stuff, because sometimes you don't know. You're walking around and have no idea that you are a walking heart attack or a walking stroke. You know what I mean? And at that time, I was eating very healthy when that happened to me. So some of it came from stress, and I don't know what the rest came from. I don't know if it was just the release of more, of the medication that had been in me for so long. I mean, you figure 16 years or a good 15 hard years of taking medications and then being off of it for maybe a year. It's improper as far as the fraction. It's an improper fraction. It's like, okay, I expect 16 years of being on meds to just come out of my body totally in 1 year. No. So I have to get like things checked out. So getting your blood checked too is important, but definitely maintaining, good stuff on your plate is important as well. Thank you so much, Bonafide. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. And Tiffany, fruits and veggies are number one. Oh, no problem. I feel like if I don't share this with people, that I am blocking myself from growth. If I don't share this, because me sharing, some of you all are telling me even more things, and I have learned so much, from people sharing, Empress Shapai sharing, Bonafide sharing, Empress Sahar coming in and sharing so much. I want to send love to her. We have Coach Pam in here now. Welcome, Empress. Thank you. You always look beautiful. Thank you. Ah, thank you so much, Coach Pam. Another person. Welcome to this live chat, and I know you probably won't be in here for a long time. Welcome, Empress Hall. Thank you for coming in from the UK. But Coach Pam is a wellness coach. We correspond on Facebook a lot, and this Empress is beautiful. I mean, but definitely, having people like this around, it helps me to learn more about what I should be adding to my diet, taking away from my diet, as well as my studies, that I do, not just Googling stuff, actually reading books and things. Sometimes you have to go old school and go pick up a book, which I like, because I like to have something handy. Having your phone and going through it, it's a lot of information that's on the internet that's misinformation. So sometimes, reading books and stuff and dealing with scientists and stuff, to me, is a little bit better, because somebody might say I'm sitting down giving out the wrong information. You know what I mean? So it's good to do your own research as well. And then two, a lot of things that work for me may not work for you. I'm not telling people to jump off their medications and everything and just like, bam, just be fab, because I have to be 100%, clear with you all. I still deal with stuff. I still deal with stress. I still have insomnia sometimes or whatever, but I have learned over the years how to protect myself from, some of the anxiety, some of the panic attacks. It was the time when I couldn't drive alone. I could not be alone and have like a list of things to do or whatever. I would go into panic mode or whatever, and everything would be catastrophic. I can say that over the year, I've been able to be in a crowd of people. I've been at people that see me on Facebook know that I've been at festivals. I've been at all types of things. I completely broke that chain, that negative chain. Yes, my family has a mental health thing. My sister has problems with mental health. My aunt suffers from mental health. I have cousins that live in the building that have mental health issues. My great grandmother had mental health issues. Again, I refuse to say that because it's in my DNA that it can't be canceled or that my child has to have the issues as well. I think that things now that I can protect myself with, now that I have more knowledge to keeping myself from, saying, I have mental health issues, but I did have them. I had them, but it was because I didn't know any better. I really didn't know. And then a lot of people in my family, growing up in a Black family, they didn't share it with me. People were not open. I think that I was the one that was the most open about it because I was very afraid. Even with my mother's sister, my aunt, I knew about her, and she was open with me because she knew I was going through things. But there were people I had no idea about. I just learned about my great grandmother maybe about 10 years ago, maybe 10, maybe a little bit more, maybe 20 years ago, about her having mental health issues, which led to my grandmother and other siblings to become orphans. So it's a lot. You definitely deserve all the love. Thank you, Preston. Welcome. Yes, Bonafide. We should be on top of our health information. Get checked out. And I'm saying, I deal with doctors, but I also like dealing with people that are on a holistic level as well, or doctors that are, definitely both, deal with holistic and, deal with regular medical health. One thing that I refuse to do, though, and it's because I have been a person that was taking so much medication for so long, I refuse to take medication now. I think that there's a natural solution to everything. I think that there's foods and stuff out here for us that will help us with any and everything. But again, I'm not telling nobody to just go jump off and get off your medications. A lot of stuff you have to be weaned off of. But, I might do a video this week letting you know of some of the medications that I've taken and what it did to me. I do believe that there's natural stuff in here, in this world that we could take because our ancestors were not taking medicine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love books. I definitely love books. Thanks for pointing that out, Bonafide. It's not an interruption. I appreciate your question, Empress Tiffany. Okay, chia seeds. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about that, and that may help you because it aids in dealing with diabetes and dealing with your sugar. No problem, Empress Pam. Yes, it does. It was to the point where I couldn't leave my room, let alone leave the house. You know, Empress Empress Pam. Tiffany just asked the question. Maybe you can answer it because I know that it's further down in my notes. Oh, with diabetes, chia seeds help prevent spikes in high sugar levels. Also, it reduces the risk of having diabetes, period. So if you find out that you're like pre diabetic, you can start incorporating chia seeds into your diet. It slows down the amount of carbs to sugar and sugar to fat to maintain a steady blood sugar. So hopefully that helps you out a little bit, Tiffany. That was the information I found out as far as with sugar. It's high in omega-3 fatty acids, which is like, people who eat fish or so. It's mostly found in salmon. Low in carbs. I have a whole bunch of information. It aids in weight loss due to the fiber. One thing that I like is that having a child that is 12 going on 13, the taste buds, they want, especially from being at school, people bringing in all different types of snacks and stuff, or people giving them snacks for being good or whatever. It feels good to be able to have her to come home and, have something nutritious, like have a chia pudding or have a smoothie or, definitely eating all of our greens and stuff, that we require in a day. But just to be able to give that to my child, is priceless. And a lot of times, I find great sales on stuff. I shop around. I'll go to like 4 or 5 supermarkets. And then if I find that one place, like one of the stores was selling kale for 99 cents a bag, I definitely grab like 4 bags of it. That's one of my main. Kale and spinach are 2 of my main staples in my smoothies. When you put them in your smoothies, because they absorb a lot of water, or even if you just put it in a glass of water, you know, it will make you feel full, very full. And if you continue to drink like water afterwards, and just saying that makes me want to drink mine. If you continue to drink it afterwards, you know, you'll stay full for a longer period of time. So it's good to have in the morning, especially for my daughter and myself. But it's good to have it so that before lunch, you know, she's not like craving stuff and then just eating whatever it is that they give them, because of course they don't have healthy lunches at Chicago public school system anymore. Obama is not in the office. Michelle, who went to my high school, she did incorporate, and this is not political, but she did incorporate healthy foods into the school system, which was good. However, they no longer have it, and the lunches are horrible. Yeah, Empress Pam is a certified health and wellness coach. And so is Empress Sahara. She's just not in here or anything. She said, Coach Pam said, Miss Tiffany, with anything new, keep an eye on your glucose levels with the natural remedies you try. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bonafide said, I'm so glad that all of this knowledge is becoming more widespread nowadays. Yeah, I agree. Back when we were growing up, yeah, remember when brand was a big thing, Bonafide? It really was. Yeah, I thought that when I was a kid, it was like if I had a V8, I was all good. I was healthy for the whole month. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to have nothing else. I had my V8. I'm good. I don't need no vegetables. I don't need to sit at the table until everybody gone and my food is cold, because eating vegetables was not my thing, you all. It was not my thing. Eating meat and stuff, I didn't like it as a child. So that's why when I moved out of my mother's house, I was like, the one thing that I'm going to stop doing at the age of 18, the first thing I said, I'm not eating meat anymore, period. Because meatloaf and spam and all this stuff, I'm telling you, I never want to see meat again. Times got hard, and that's what it was. It was what it was. It was easy to do and easy to feed a bunch of kids, you know, economical, because my parents divorced when I was like 13. So I wound up being raised by my mom and my grandmother. Oh, we love you too, Tiffany. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. I truly need the love today, y'all. I need the love, love, love. Oh, Bonafide, yes. People was on cottage cheese. And honestly, that's one thing to this day. I don't care what you tell me. The nutrients are, as far as cottage cheese, I don't do dairy anyway. But cottage cheese can contain everything that I need in my diet, and I promise you, because of the texture and the way that it looks, I would not be putting that in my body. I'm funny style. I am, but it was a big thing. You absolutely right. You bringing it back. Yes. I didn't even read the rest of it. He said, I never understood why. It was just nasty to me. They used to have diets that consisted of having cottage cheese, a boiled egg, a cracker, this and that. I mean, just crazy stuff. Lose 10 pounds in 1 week. And, you know, if you lose 10 pounds in 1 week, how fast you lost it fast. Trust and believe you're going to gain it fast. Another thing that just happened to me was I went to the doctor in November 9th, exactly November 9th. And that's when I had found out that I lost way more weight than I thought that I had lost. I had lost like about 64 pounds. Went to the doctor again 2 months later on the exact day, January 9th, with my daughter. She had an appointment as well. Wasn't going to get on the scale. I think I talked about this last week. Wasn't going to get on the scale, but lost 10 more pounds. So in 2 months, lost 10 pounds and 6 ounces. 10 pounds and 6 ounces. Hey, Isis, could you put this back where it goes? Put that in the refrigerator. And then put this on a counter. Sorry, you all. Put that on the counter over there. Thank you. You okay? Okay, love you. Yes, I was 18 when I stopped eating beef and pork. Yes, Preston Emperor. I remember that. I never had it though. Lucky is trying to get up here while he's scratching me. He wants to say hey. Yeah, oat bran was it. That was it. That was the lick. And then they started trying to tell you that bran wasn't good for you anymore. I don't know what they're saying now, but another thing that I did, just to let you all know, I mean, oh, chia seeds can lower your cholesterol and blood pressure because of, the release of toxins, um, the excretion of toxins. Because when you put a whole bunch of fiber in your body, trust me, you're gonna flush out very well. Lucky is having a moment, you all. It's gluten free. Chia seeds are gluten free. It gives you much energy, and it's supposed to keep your brain and nervous system and your nervous system intact. It's good for bone and health. Bone and teeth because of the calcium that's in it. It has 25 grams of protein and 157 milligrams of calcium. Lucky, get down. Get your butt down. Now he being bad. And that's more than 1 milliliter of milk. I hope I'm making sense. I hope you all are keeping up with what I'm trying to say. But anyway, it's good for a lot of different things. So anybody that's having any type of issues or whatever, I'm gonna kick Lucky's butt. Elra said, "Hey, Lucky." Cujo. Emperor Shapa said, "Hey, Lucky." And also as far as the video, yeah, please, anybody that wants to be a part of the next video, please send me your pictures ASAP. I'm working on it. I'm gonna be working on it today, tomorrow. I want to try to get it out by Thursday, so please send your pictures. You can send it through Messenger, or you can send it through my email. My email would be much better, especially I don't know how to pin that comment that I had, but it's waxy_desires. I'm gonna type it again. I'll put it in the description box too. I have like 3 email addresses, but I have another one. It's just that this one is easier to access at my computer. Okay. Y'all will not be seeing Lucky again for a while. I'm gonna kick his butt. Wow. Yeah, but that's it. I mean, if anybody has anything that they would like to share as far as like things that they're trying to do, things that they're trying to accomplish, please by all means drop it now. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Again, just sitting here trying to deal with natural life issues, just body issues that we deal with. And thank God, that our bodies are fully functioning still. If you're sitting here and you're watching this, at least you have the ability to see or hopefully just hear. Vision is something that is so important. I'm dealing with, that issue right now. And it's scary sitting back having a friend that has diabetes. I talked to him again yesterday, has diabetes, and now he's getting these shots in his eyes, and I'm just like, wow, to prevent himself from becoming blind. And it's not a guaranteed thing, so we really have to watch like what we put in our bodies. And he's somebody that, since I've known him, has never eaten meat, never eaten any type of beef, pork, anything. I don't know what else he was putting in his body. I don't know. His mom, I forgot what she passed away from. I want to say she was diabetic as well, but I think she passed away from something else. Also, in the slideshow, we had somebody that allowed me to use their picture that I talk about all the time. Was battling cancer, lost all their hair, but I do have a picture of them in the slideshow when they had their Nazi dreadlocks, and that was so cool that they were like, it's cool, even though I don't have any hair now, but you can use the picture for the slideshow, which was, again, to me, one of the top videos in 10 years that I've ever done, because the focus was definitely not on me. I'm so grateful for it. Oh, I can't even tell you all how happy it made me, because it took me out of my comfort zone in doing stuff. And I actually sat back for the whole day just trying to put it together. Okay, Bonafide says, all that I knew about chia seeds several years ago without even realizing it was from the chia from the Chia Pet commercial, right? Yes, exactly. And then you see how fast they grow. It's a superfood. So just think, if you're incorporating, and again, everything is not for everybody. I'm definitely not saying that what works for me may not work for you. May work for you. But it's just something you can try. There's some things that people try to tell me to do, like the alkaline water and whatever. And then when I talked to my doctor at the time I was on medication, it was like, no way. You cannot take alkaline water with these meds that you're taking. So I was like, okay, cool. So again, it's your body, but check different things out. Do research. By all means, do continuous research. Books to me are best. There's a lot of information on the internet. However, information comes from just like everyday people that may not have studied anything, may not know anything. Just like when I talk about hair, I'm a bona fide licensed cosmetologist. I can talk about hair in my sleep. I was licensed since 1988. That's one thing I am a guru at. When it comes down to health and nutrition, yes, I have been living a healthy lifestyle for years. Fall off a little bit, like on different things, and not the meat part or whatever, but just fall off on maybe certain things. Medication, I fell off, by allowing myself to be told to take several amounts of different medications, and that's really what messed up my whole system. I believe that I would have been okay if I wouldn't have took any of the medication after the first set of medications that was given to me. I think the first just 2 medications that I was on was more than enough. And then I changed doctors because I became pregnant with my daughter, and that's when everything went down. There is a lot of health issues from stress, Bonafide. Yep. Lack of sleep, stress, definitely I can attest to that. Insomnia is something I've dealt with for a long time. My lack of sleep comes from just my mind just overthinking, trying to slow my brain down. Being a creative person, anybody that's on here that's creative knows that, being a creative person, we're constantly thinking. Oh, thank you so much, Ade. Thank you. I wanted you to be I wanted you to be a part of the slideshow. So I'm doing the next one this week. Okay, great. So I have Ade in the next slideshow. Welcome, Habiba. Thank you for coming in. Peace. Ade, we're so happy that you're still breathing. And I pray each day, each second, just take everything 1 second at a time. I pray that everything, I'm sending definitely some mental healing your way. Definitely. The fact that you're on here, it's just a bonus, because sometimes when you're going through anything, sometimes it's hard just to get up out of bed and brush your teeth, I really feel like what I'm doing now is working for me. I'm trying to really simplify my intake of different things. So I'm not gonna say yes or no to that, Bonafide, as far as considering alkaline water. I'm okay. I'm really trying to just like simplify everything in my life. So like adding anything right now. I'm trying to just see what's actually working for me now and seeing how things turn out instead of like trying to add new stuff and then still trying to see if the stuff that I was doing before was working out. Cheryl said, "Hey, Lucky, he over there. So he was bad." Yeah, and I've been off medication for a while, and I haven't thought about alkaline water. No, I really want to just see if what I'm doing now is actually continuing to work for me, and if it is, then like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm cool with the way things are right now. I do want to incorporate like more. I would say like more beans because of the protein. I would like to incorporate like anything that has more iron in it, because that's something that I've always had a deficiency in, or they say that I had a deficiency in. Everybody that's in the chat, if you have a green smoothie or some water, make sure you comment down below what you turning up. Anybody that's sitting here with a green smoothie in their hand, by all means, let us know what you have, and let us know if you are drinking your water. Now, normally at 5 o'clock, we do a thing where we would everybody would put down their information or whatever. But what I want to do is put it on a community post. Everybody could just send me their information if I don't already have it, and then I'll make it as a community post or even post it in the description box after the live chat. But you have to send me the information like that you want to appear like as soon as possible, so I can put it on the community post. All right, Yapa. All right, Stone Cold. Hey, didn't know you was in here. Welcome. Thank you. Hope you liked the slideshow. Hope you liked it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. That's great information, Coach Pam. Cooking your stir-fry dishes and I'm saying this, everybody knows that some people watches this on television or some people are listening to this because they're doing other things. So I like to repeat what's going on in the chat so you won't be like, okay, what did I miss? I'm answering questions and you don't know what the question is, or you don't know what the information is that somebody is giving out. Thank you, Empress Stone Cold. Yeah, Empress Pam said cooking your stir-fry dishes in a cast iron skillet helps with absorption on iron. Okay. I do have a cast iron skillet, that's for sure. But honestly, I had not been, like, when I chop up my onions, my celeries, and my peppers and stuff, I have been using one of those non-stick copper pans. That's what I've been using. Yeah, my cousin, she swore by it. She passed away not too long ago, but she was trying to sell like some machines and stuff that you can have in your own home. She, I forgot what she wound up dying from, but in the midst of her sending like out all the information, I would say she was doing the alkaline water for maybe a year. I don't know what type of problem she was having before she started the alkaline water and why she got so deep off into it. But like within a year, she had passed away. So, I mean, I'm sure it works for some people and that's excellent. That's excellent. And it's good information. So anybody that is taking alkaline water or whatever, you can comment and let me know how it's working for you. One of the things that give me a lot of energy too is just knowing, the nutrients that I'm putting into my body. I get excited making my smoothies. For some reason, I just get excited knowing that, oh, this is flowing through my body. This is stuff that years ago I would have never thought that I would be putting into my body. I would have never thought that I'd be eating cauliflower and broccoli or even drinking it. You know what I'm saying? I had no clue. You could not have told me that I would have black bean crumbles and stuff that I make, and at home. You know, I don't buy the black bean crumbles from the store. I make them fresh at home or whatever. You could have told me that I would be doing that, making my own hummus and stuff. You know, making my own foods like that. I swore by my vegan restaurant around here, and now I save so much money. I mean, I still love my vegan restaurant. I still praise them, give them mad props for what they're doing. They just did a thing for Obama where they cook food for a whole crew of people, and they are closely, I mean, they have been doing their functions for a long time. However, you know, a lot of times, and Empress Sahar had pointed this out, that a lot of times they use sea salt. And some, you know, I was having problems with like swelling. I was having problems with a little edema or whatever in my left foot, my left ankle. So one of the things that I could not use was like, even, I mean, I don't use regular salt, period, but the sea salt that was being used in the foods at the vegan restaurant, you know, could have been a part of why the swelling was not going down. I mean, it wasn't like a big thing, but it was just something that I could notice. Yeah, my cousin was trying to sell them, and they were very expensive. Yes, I put Habiba, I do put the aloe directly on my scalp. If you watch the video, I have I show you exactly how I did it. I did it today too, but I show you exactly how I did it. I did it on camera, so please watch that video. I showed you how I used it on my face and how I used it directly on my scalp and massaged it into my scalp. Some people use it, I mean, if they don't have like dreadlocks or whatever, some people pull it all the way through their hair. I've also heard that it can leave like something on your hair that makes it look like little dots or something, like dandruff or something on your hair. I think that comes from mixing it. I'm not really sure because I use mine just straight from the plant. I don't take the gel off. I don't, you know, unless I'm doing a smoothie, that's the only time I'll take the gel off with the aloe. But yeah, you put the aloe directly onto your scalp. I just cut a slice, cut about a 1-inch slice it in half, use half for my face. My daughter can use part of it for her face and use the other half for my scalp. Yeah, I deal with depression as well, Empress Tiffany. I deal with it as well. But if it's helping with that, by all means, you have to do what works for you. I like to share what works for me, and then I like to hear from other people what's working for them. Bonafide was saying that those alkaline machines were like $1,000. Well, $1,000 could be a bargain, right? Because my cousin was really trying to really sell them big time, and even the place down the street that I was going to pick up different little things like incense and my sage, so I could smudge my home and my body and my crystals, all that. They were selling alkaline water. People were coming in there like it was a drug. So people are definitely drinking it, and it must be some benefits, because some of the people that were coming into place, I was just like, that don't even look like a person that is like, and I don't try to like look at people and say this person is this way, this person is that way, but I was just amazed by the people that were coming in. It's like I would never expect like certain people to be coming into the this little conscious little joint or whatever. But it was good to see that all types of people are really trying to be on this healthy being. You know, we all need to be eating well, drinking well, or whatever. And if it's working, whatever it is that's working for you, continue to do it, please, by all means. Lucky over there, knocked out on the pillow. Yeah, she has a smoothie every day. She has a smoothie every day. She has to. I make hers in the morning like I make mine. But like I said, I've been doing different things, you know, doing the chia pudding, doing the chia and oat breakfast little thing as well with the fruit and a touch of honey. Just to change it up a little bit so she doesn't get bored with, like, you know, I'm cool with my little regimen as far as I could do the same kale smoothie or spinach smoothie every day, just changing up my fruits or whatever and just making sure that I put, I've been mostly using flax seeds in it, but I'm going to start changing it up and putting flax seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds. Always had the chia seeds around, but stopped when I was trying to just be on a budget type thing. I was like, well, flax seeds have everything in it that omega-3 has. I mean, all the omega-3 and fiber and all that type of stuff that the chia seeds have in it, but then finding out that chia seeds do have a little bit more beneficial properties, like the anti-inflammatory, aiding more in digestion, antioxidants. So it has a few more things in it, and I just want to go ahead and keep them both in my diet. Ice is like having almond butter in her smoothies. Yes, I was telling Habiba I did a video about it. How you put it directly on your hair and skin. I just said that though. Right, I agree. That's why I don't buy anything from the store. I'm gonna be honest. When it comes down to water, I do not. I do my own here. I do my little filters and stuff here. And some people say that the filters are not healthy or whatever. Okay, well, so far my skin is still flawless. So far my hair is still growing. So far my plants are still growing. I'm cool. We have bad water in Chicago, so you have to have filters, just like a lot of other places, like in Texas and stuff. My sister was talking about her skin changing, since she moved from Chicago. My other sister in Las Vegas was saying the same thing. So, sorry, something's in my lash. So, I mean, I was just telling them, I talked about it on the channel before about, getting different filters and stuff for your shower heads, your sink, or somebody had told me, I don't know who it was, somebody from the channel was telling me that the Brita things weren't good. But again, until I see like a change, like I don't have breakouts or anything like that, never really did. And seeing as though I'm a mature woman who still has like a full teenage cycle, should say, like I'm still capable of having a child. I don't go through, breakouts and stuff like that. And again, I don't have problems as far as my hair being dry, brittle, all that type of stuff. And I'm cool with it. I'm cool. This has just been, I don't know. I just thought back in December, I was like, you know what? Even though you're already a minimalist when it comes down to, what you're putting into your body. I was just like, can I just like take off a few more things, just something to simplify. First, I saw it through taking the medications I was doing. I was taking several medications that was supposed to be treating the same problem, and it was like, if I could just take that one thing to solve solve multiple problems or whatever, or just one problem. Like if it's just dry scalp, dry hair, if I had just one product to use, that would be simple. And then it would also be cost effective. So buying and using fresh aloe is more than enough. I don't necessarily need coconut oil. I don't necessarily need to do the jojoba oil and everything. If they're all doing the same thing for me, then I just want to use one. And honestly, it did stem from my thoughts. It stemmed from having taken so much medication and knowing that really at that time that if they would have just kept me on one or two things that would have benefited me, I would have been okay. I have an Asian doctor now, and she doesn't believe in medication at all. She's totally against medication, but she will prescribe like one pill or so or whatever to people. but she's really just not into it. And she talks, oh gosh, she's 80 years old. She's been retired twice. She's a retired, she's not retired now, but she was a retired psychiatrist, 80 years old, lost her husband a few years ago. She has been so beneficial in my life. I stopped going to her for a minute because of some issues, but I'm back going to her. I'll still going to the same therapist there, but, you know, just reunited with her and the information that she gives me from her studies, because all she does is read. Her studies and her travels have just been phenomenal. She gives me the strength. I mean, mentally, she pushes me to use my strength from within. And I said all of that. I don't know. I just said all that because somebody needed to hear it. I don't know. Because I totally just went on another on another path, but I was just guided to say that. You know, I was just really guided to say, you know, just talk about simplicity and just taking care of our bodies. This is really important. I mean, for me, turning 50 this year is like big time. I love it. I'm embracing it. I'm looking forward to it because all my friends are over 50 already. And a lot of the ones that were my age are no longer here, except for my best friend. Welcome, Boho. Welcome. I hope you're feeling better. We're doing it. Matter of fact, we're going to do it. That's what I said. At 5 o'clock, we're not doing it anymore. I already have your information. I'm putting it on either the description box because I think it takes away from the flow of the channel. And that's why I said it at 5 o'clock that we weren't giving out information anymore. I was going to put it in the description box, or I'm going to put it on a community post. So everybody that are subscribers, I'll have the information of everybody that's in the chat on that. But I have your information, but everybody else can send it to me via email or messenger, and I'll be sure to post all the information of everybody's channel or what have you that was in the chat. Yeah, I thought everybody heard that. Bonafide, where you at? You must be in the car. Yes, Empress Tawanda, I'm looking forward to it. No, it's all good, Bonafide. Yeah, I mentioned it though. I did it at exactly like 4:59, and it was turning to 5 o'clock when I was talking about it. Yes, my current doctor is empowering, very, very much so. She enlightens me a lot, especially when she talks about her travels and she goes into the books that she's read and, you know, how the power comes from within me and me controlling my mind and not allowing outside influences or whatever. Not trying, you know, I'm going to be honest. You couldn't have told me that 16 years ago or 17 years ago when I first had my very first panic attack. You couldn't have told me that I could control it because it was the worst feeling. It was the scariest thing in the world. So when people sit back and talk about anxiety and panic attacks and all this and that all the time, and they haven't really, really suffered from like panic attacks, it bothers me because it's something that I have battled for a very long time and finally got a grip on, and people are using it loosely, you know, like to get out of this or get out of that or to get views or on YouTube, you see it a lot, to get views or whatever. Everybody has some type of depression, anxiety, sleep disorder, whatever, and it just pops up out of wherever. And I'm not saying that people don't, but I'm saying the people that really don't have an issue, if they're trying to use that, it's a terrible thing because it's people that's battling it or have battled it that really know the deal with it. I pray that you get better. Definitely sending you healing energy, Boho. And I'm gonna try to link with you tonight, if that's okay, Boho. It's something I wanted to talk to you about, Flower. Something I wanted to chat with you about that we were talking about before. So if it's cool, I'll hit you on Messenger If that's okay, let me know. Again, welcome to the chat, everybody. Anybody that's new, if anybody is celebrating anything for the month, please let me know. If there's anything that you all would like to talk about now, because I did come to the table with just wanting to talk about chia seeds and the benefits of it, and how changing certain things. Talking about the G bombs, how those things have like made a big difference in my life. But if there's anybody else that is experiencing like great things, please share. Okay, cool, Flower. I'm sorry, Empress Flower. I'll contact you. My hair is gray. It's always been gray. It's been gray. It's gray all the way down to about right here. Even if I change the lighting, you can still see how gray I am. You can see it even more now. But my hair is very gray. I've been gray for a while, since I was about 40, for about 10 years. Yeah, mostly in the center, but it's down the strands. It's down to about here. Okay, is that lighting cool? Thank you, Empress Flower. Did I mess up the lighting, y'all? I've always wanted gray hair too. I actually wanted to turn white because my great aunt downstairs, her hair is snow white. It looks like a snowball. She has real soft hair though. It looks like a big fluffy like snowball or a ice cream cone. What else? Little soft serves. The light is okay. Thank you. Bonafide said, people exploit also. Yeah, they do. They do. Money, definitely. I see people spending money like crazy. I mean, just like, oh, I just spent $9,000 at Gucci. And I'm like, yeah, but you're renting a mansion. You're renting a mansion. You're spending X amount of dollars a month renting a mansion. And I'm not going to say the channel because somebody I watch just for comedy. I didn't get it. Now, finally, that person has purchased a home, and I no longer hear them talking about Gucci and this and that because they're seeing how much money actually goes into purchasing a home and, adding to it, doing different things that they want done to it. Like this is like their home. They actually have to put money into it. So yeah, people exploit all of that. The eating, I'm not knocking the mukbang community. Some people say mukbang, but it's mukbang community. It started off with Koreans, I believe, I want to say. But now it's definitely a big thing. Of course, everybody know Beloved. I've been watching her since before. I started watching her when she was just cooking. That's how long ago it's been. And then she changed over to the eating. Now, the problem that I have with the eating shows is, yes, that might be their only meal for that day or whatever. But sometimes I can't fathom eating like a lot of food. I just can't. And some of the things, even somebody that just got 1 million subscribers not too long ago from doing just straight up eating shows and cooking shows and stuff like that, was saying that they slowed down on doing their videos because they were worried about cholesterol. They were worried about other problems. Because they were doing a lot of the seafoods with the different sauces that required like lots of butter and with salt and all that type of stuff. And they were just like, they pulled back. Or some people have started doing healthier mukbangs. Prissy P, big time. She started for a minute doing healthier videos. She was actually exercising and everything and working out, showing people that even though she's like well over 400 pounds. But she started working for 30 days. She was just like working out, eating healthy. Now she's doing healthier videos, and I like that. Silver. I love mine. And see, the thing is, I noticed from doing hair for years and, just gaining knowledge and stuff, when I would see someone sit in my chair that had like gray hair, but it was like had a tinge of like yellow or whatever in it, or it was looking like kind of greenish or whatever. A lot of times they were on medication, they were smokers and stuff like that. And that's the one thing that I never wanted, was to see my hair change from gray to like a eye color, like the shade of my glasses. You know what I mean? Ooh, that always worried me. So it was just like, I always want to make sure in my diet that I just incorporated healthy things. And again, smoking cigarettes, I posted it on my Facebook page. It said, what did it say? Knocks off 10 years. Drinking is 30 years of your life. If you drinking every day knocks off 30 years of your life. Smoking cigarettes every day knocks off 10 years of your life. Now, I thought it would be the other way. We talked about this. I thought it would be the other way around, but it's they said that drinking knocks you off big time. Yeah, I like to watch some people's channels on here, Bonafide, for comedic purposes, because I like to laugh and I like to trip. And like part of his intro is like, I'm getting paid to look like a slave, blah blah blah, and I'm sitting back like, yeah, you are doing the most, you know what I mean? But okay, it's funny, but if it works for you and you cool with it, more power, more power. It's a brother from Gary, Indiana that moved to Las Vegas. I'm gonna go ahead and give you all his channel. He has like over 6 million people. He started his channel a few years ago, and he has over probably about 7 million people now. It's CJ So Cool, and I watch it because I enjoy looking at kids. I enjoy looking at kids being treated well, being taken care of, being nurtured and stuff like that, because I'm a very nurturing person. But I also trip out on like watching people ball out and do the things that they do, and also seeing where they come to reality and know that YouTube may not be forever, so to add other sources into their lives. These are younger people. They're like in their 30s and stuff, and they just don't know. You got to save for a rainy day. He says a bit of a guilty pleasure, but laughter is definitely important. Laughter and touch. Laughter and touch. I always need a good hug. So I'm always messing with my daughter. Always messing with her. She tried to give me a little side hug, and I'm like, Lucky gets mad though. It's funny. Lucky gets really mad because I taught him how to hug, but he gets mad because I tell Isis to come in my room and give me a hug or whatever. He starts freaking out. He starts barking and going crazy. So now I spell it out to her and tell her to come in my room or whatever. But yeah, he don't like that. Even he gets to the point, and it's funny, and I'm just showing you how dogs and different animals, they know what's going on. He gets real funny. Like when I tell him to give me a hug now, he won't do what he's supposed to do. Yeah, but laughter, I have laughed my way out of a panic attack. I have laughed my way out of depression. I have laughed my way out of feeling sorry for myself, about different things. So laughter, I would say, is always, I love being able to talk to somebody who's not complaining all the time and, can find a joke or whatever, or something funny to say in the midst of what they're going through. I have a friend that he lost one leg a few years ago, and he's a below-the-knee amputee. He was a below-the-knee amputee in one leg, and then he became a below-the-knee amputee, period. He don't have any legs. But he's still learning. He learned how to walk with just one leg, with the they have there's no more. I mean, back in the day, you always thought that people just got like they called it like a peg leg or whatever, like a wooden leg. But now they're so advanced. I mean, there's people running, and winning marathons and stuff that don't have like a leg or two, and he's one of those people that is moving around and learning how to walk again now without having the use of both his legs. That's 2 friends I've had in the past year that are below the knee amputees in both legs. One came from a bacterial infection. The other one had diabetes, but had dropped down a significant amount of weight, had lost like about 200 pounds, and eat healthier than I do. And still, from years of just not taking care of himself, that was the outcome. No, I didn't. Empress Flower, I didn't. I have to go and check it out. Last night was crazy. I mean, it's 6 degrees here today. Yesterday I had to go out and try. I think I talked to you yesterday, didn't I? Or was it the day before? Anyway, yesterday was the day where I did finally get out. It was so much ice outside, but I went to 4 stores yesterday trying to just buy produce and stuff because we were going to be in the house for the whole weekend. So I went and brought some more stuff. I had to go get some more fresh fruit and things for like I said, the puddings and stuff that I was doing. I just wanted to kind of mix up things for us so Isis wouldn't get bored. But I will check it out. I definitely will. Welcome, Empress Teresa. Welcome to the chat. Okay, lock journey and information. Okay, I'll definitely check it out. Silent Night, glad you made it. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, my Boha and Bonafide, my grandmother used to say silver as well. Both of my grandmothers did, and unfortunately, neither one of them are they're no longer here. But both of them, my one grandmother, she used to always color her hair and it looked metallic. I used to color her hair a long time, and then when I stopped doing hair, period, she had found someone else to do her hair, but she was always coloring her hair and it just looked like metal. It didn't matter what color they put in her hair, it looked like metal. I don't know why she didn't. In the end, she let her hair grow out and it was so gray, so silver, so perfect. And my aunt downstairs, again, she looked like a little bunny rabbit, just like furry, just like white hair, a snowball. I heard that, Bonafide. Someone once asked me who my favorite comedians were. I told them that I don't have any, because if you have a nonstop hilarious comic on the inside, you don't necessarily need one on the outside. I feel you. When you can sit back and just laugh at your own stuff and laugh at yourself, that's a fabulous thing. Who is RT? I don't see who RT is. Oh, welcome. I was going to ask Wesley who RT was. And now I see you. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for becoming a subscriber. Thank you for being a part of the royal family. I think I can see. I'm trying to see. I can't really see. Charge it to these eyes. The picture is little. I'm not sure if RT is a empress or emperor. Let me know. But thank you for coming into the live chat. Thank you for being a part of this. And don't forget, you all, like I said, at the end, or anytime that you have free time, just send me your information. I'll put it in a community post. If you have a channel, if you have Instagram, if you have Pinterest, if you have Facebook, or anything that you're doing, if you have a .com, anything that you're doing, send it to me, and I would definitely put it in a community post weekly. I'll put it on the community post, as well as I probably will add it to the description box. I'm just trying to see where I'm going to add it to, because there's already a lot of stuff in there. But definitely a community post I will put out. And then I probably will shoot something out every now and then on Facebook, just to, put everybody's information out here. Definitely the people, that come in on Sundays all the time. No. I wouldn't say using dishwashing liquid was actually healthy. And that's just coming from a cosmetologist point of view. What are you putting into your hair that makes you think you need dishwashing liquid? because I've heard people say, oh, if they're using Dawn, I think it was because of the campaign of using Dawn or whatever, that soap, I think that was the detergent that they were saying that could strip your hair. I'm just letting you know. Now, if you have a buildup on your hair or what have you, there's other things that you can use. But dishwashing liquid, I believe, was made for just what it says it was made for. But they did advertise it as, oh, we've been using this on these little ducks or whatever it was, chickens, whatever they were. I think it was ducks, baby ducks that had gotten to a whole bunch of oil and all that type of stuff, and they were cleaning these ducks with them and stuff. But no, I would not recommend it for your hair. And anything, I mean, honestly, there shouldn't be a huge buildup in your hair if you're not using like a lot of products. And it, you know what? If you have a natural store, a store that sells natural stuff, you can even just go to the grocery store. And I'm sure that in Russia that they have like produce, and if you utilize like just regular produce for your hair, you're good. I have a video out about, if you're trying to add moisture to your hair, you can use fresh aloe for your skin, for your hair, and also in your body for digestion. Yeah, but it strips the acid mantle of your hair. Now, this is not something I'm talking about just out the side of my neck. It's something that I know from testing different things back from when I was in school in '88 and graduated and everything to get my cosmetology license and pass my state board. No, anything that's over the 4.5 to 5.5 level will strip the acid mantle from your hair. If you start hearing your hair is like squeaky clean or it's feeling squeaky clean, then that means you're destroying your acid mantle, and over time your hair will become brittle and start breaking. Now, that's facts. That's not something that I read about or whatever. That's something I was taught, something I learned, something I tested. And now you all can take it for what you want, but that's just the knowledge that I have that comes from my cosmetology background, which is basically part of the reason why I started the channel in the first place. Well, really, it was supposed to be a beauty channel, but it turned into me adding my knowledge about hair. I mean, but again, if it works for you now, but later on, I just don't want people coming talking. If I have a channel here 10 years from now, if this is still going on, I don't want to hear people talking about my hair is dry and brittle because of this, that, and the other, and I'm giving out, the information that I have from being someone that's practiced this for years and studied, not just to pass my state board, but had to study afterwards for continuous education. And you know what? I don't use shampoos, RT. And I know that you're new to the channel. I don't use shampoos. I do a water rinse only. And I have videos on my my thick freeform dreadlock playlist. If you go to my playlist, you can find it. And it has something. You'll see something in the title about water rinsing. It should be something past year, 2 years, 3 years. I probably put up about 3 videos about it. You're going to get some cheers, Cheryl. Try it out. Try it out and see if, just try it for like 30 days and see what benefits you have from it. It could be a good, wait a minute. I know I didn't come in here without an extra jug. I need some water. I thought I had a jug in here. I thought I was totally prepared. Yeah, it'll be in the playback. We definitely talked about you, but I mean, if you have any questions, Boho, didn't you do? No, you did a flaxseed gel, video. Because one of my nephews, want me to make that for his hair, and in July we're supposed to do his hair, which is something I don't do anymore, but can't say no to the cherry boys. Those are my babies. I Again, to those that saw the slideshow that I did, and for those that are new to the channel or that don't know about it, I am doing another one. And if you send your pictures, all my information is in the description box. Just email me your pictures. Send me a message through Messenger. I'm trying not to like get all the information or all the pictures through different places, because that's what took the longest, was trying to get everything. And I wound up missing a couple people, I'm sure. And if you didn't send it by 12:30, definitely, you know, I think one person was able to get in, but after that, I had to go to the phone company and was up there for a long time trying to get a lot of stuff taken off my phone. Okay, I thought so, but thank you for coming in. I appreciate you, and thank you for coming a part of the royal family. Yeah, check out just water rinsing only. I don't know how the water is over in Russia, but if you have hard water, they do have filters and stuff that you can put on to your shower that you can use to cleanse your hair, put on your sink, and you should be able to get that, I'm sure. And there's certain places that probably will ship to Russia. I'm not sure. Does Amazon is worldwide, right? They do international shipping. I'm sure you can find it on there. Water rinsing only, honestly, I mean, has been a gem for me. I mean, it doesn't work for everybody, but it has been a gem for me. Having like a lot of hair and hair that takes a long time to dry because of the thickness of it and because of the length of it. Water rinsing only definitely keeps my hair like very light. Also doing like occasional apple cider vinegar rinses. I might do 1 or 2 a year. It depends on my activity level. That helps as well. I really don't have to do it that much. I would say like maybe twice a year I'll do it. But you know, I don't use any like products in my hair. And then aloe gel is water soluble. It's a lot of water in it, you know. So it's water soluble. So I don't have a problem with like any type of buildup or anything, but I just like, you know, how my hair, is it heavy? It's not heavy to the point where it stresses me in any type of way, you know, unless I just have it on top of my head like all day. Then sometimes I feel like I'm carrying a bowl on my head or whatever, but I just like the way my hair feels light and airy without using like shampoos and conditioners. And I just think that our ancestors back in the day, I don't believe that they had stores and stuff where they just went in to buy like products and stuff for having natural hair. I believe that they used like the things that they had available, like coconut water and different things, whatever it was. I just feel like people, it wasn't even, there was no such thing as lock gels and this and that and, you know, all the different things that they're selling at beauty supply stores and stuff. That there were no stores like that back in the day. No, not yet. And I still have the information. No, because you know what? I spent the grip on Lucky for Christmas. Lucky had a really nice Christmas. So I haven't ordered anything for him yet. I still want to get the snowsuit. And since it's that type of weather now, I still want to get the little snowsuit thing for him. I'm glad you are drinking so much, Boho, because I'm hoping that you in a few days just be totally magnificent, feeling great inside out. Yeah, he pretty set. He got enough sweaters and coats and stuff right now, but I do want to get him a full like little number to go outside in. He got a couple new coats, and then I brought him some new coats because I couldn't find his old ones, and then started to go through my clothes, and I found his old clothes and coats and stuff. So I found his summer. Lucky has a extensive wardrobe. He really does. But I feel like, you know, if I take care of myself, if my daughter's looking fresh and stuff, Lucky, he's a part of the family. He should look good too. And then he's always on the video, so you know he got to come fresh. It's cold today, Emperor. It's very cold today, L. It's 6 degrees right now, maybe a little bit lower. Yeah, I use Amazon for a lot of things. I love Amazon. I've used it for a lot of things. And honestly, the shipping, even if you don't have the 2-day, I don't have the 2-day thing. The shipping is phenomenal. Seriously, I have never had a problem with Amazon. If anybody has had a problem with Amazon, let me know. Just say it down below so I can speak it out to everybody that's watching that cannot see the live chat. Okay, Bonafide said I've been. Thank you, Boho. The slideshow did turn out nice. Thank you so much for being a part of it. I think your dreads are beautiful. Thank you for sending both pictures. And I want to talk to you about some other things. And I would love for you to be a part of the next one. Bonafide said I've been sipping on some water infused with lemon and cucumber throughout this chat. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. I'm sitting up here about to dry out because I'm scared to drink this last part because then I had to get up and go to the kitchen and get my jug that I thought was right next to me. I think somebody got me for my water. Welcome, Empress Sahara. We talked about you earlier. Okay. Yes, welcome, Empress. Glad you were able to make it into the chat. That's another person that has great resources. Another holistic health certified holistic health coach. Empress Sahara, I was just telling them about how, doing a live chats on Sundays, how it's really benefited me. I mean, I do it for everyone, but how here, you all, I was telling you all at the beginning of how now I have this little piece that's separating and doing its own thing, and this little area right here that decided to separate and do its own thing. This one had did it at first, and it was right here in the front. It was right here, directly in the front. It was 2 of them. This one wound up bonding in with this one. Look how long it is now. I used to call it my bangs. If anybody's been watching me for a long time, you know that this used to be up to here. And now it's just a whole new little piece that bonded naturally with it. Just made it with the hair right next to it. I was looking for that one. And here's the other one. Here's the other one. It made it with this one. And this one made it. They both came around the same time, and I called them my bangs, and now they're down to my tattoos. Okay, I'm sorry. I just got off subject. Thank you, Empress Sahar. Thank you. Yeah, Amazon is cool on the shipping, right, Bonafide? Yes, they do deliver late. They do. I had a package that came like in 2 days, and I didn't pay for 2-day anything. I didn't pay for anything 2 day, and usually I don't pay shipping, period, because I always go over what they say, is the amount that you can have free shipping. I hate paying for shipping, so I'm one of those people that will spend more money because I'm like, well, at least if I have to spend more money, to get free shipping, at least I have something to show for it instead of just spending money. So that's the type of person I am. I know I'm an addict when it comes down to buying stuff. Thank you for coming in, Empress Shapai. Yeah, the chat is about to end in 15 minutes, so I appreciate you being here, coming in. Send me your information so I can put it on the community post. Everyone just send me their information so I can put it on the community post, and also probably put it in the description box and probably post it as well on my Facebook page. As if I don't have your information. Bonafides, Empress Sahara, I have your information. Your Pa, I have your information. But if there's anything else, like any details you want me to put along with it, It's just sticking up. I got 2 more little babies growing, and I love it. I love having my little babies come along. I want to talk. You were asking me something about my thumbnails, and I want to talk to you about it. I love your thumbnails. I want to talk about that. If you have time today, if today is not a good day, I understand. It's a good day for me, only because there's no school tomorrow, so I could kind of like catch up on things that I need to do. But I just need like another program or something, or maybe I can even do it. I mean, I was doing it on the program that I have here, but I really want to like work on my thumbnails. I really do, because I'm not doing intros. My nephew was trying to get me to do an intro. I'm not doing an intro. Definitely you all were like, no, don't do an intro. So yeah, I just want to work on my thumbnails, because that's what attracts me. Looking at the amount of time that something is, if I'm trying to find out information, looking at how much time it is, because I don't like necessarily watching long videos that don't get to the point directly, immediately. And then I look at, I'm attracted just like everybody else to like pretty thumbnails, pretty things. You know, we like to see things that pop. So I just want to kind of enhance those. I know how to play around with it, but honestly, it's so much time for me. I guess because I don't know how to do certain things like well, it takes me longer to do than somebody that's been doing it for a long time. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, for the community post, like, I'll put up your, I have your information already. I'll put it up on the community post, your channel. I'll just put boho, trans locks and vlogs. That's all. I'm trying to keep it so that every week I'll have everybody's information already put up. So then that way everybody can see my community posts, even the people that haven't been in the chat, that won't watch the whole chat and will never see like the information. That way it'll be probably in the description box, but definitely I'm making it on a community post every week with everybody's information, that people that don't come to the live chat can see the information. Because a lot of people don't even make it to even if they watch it afterwards, they don't even make it to the 5 o'clock point. So then they don't see or hear. A lot of people are not going to watch for an hour. So then they won't see or hear the information, as far as people's channels and so on and so forth in here. Empress, sorry, you're quiet. What's going on? Hope all is well. Hope you and Avi are doing okay. Yeah, Amazon has grown. It's good to see places blow up. But some, I mean, it's just, hey, some places are growing and some places are going away. Different things. I mean, you got to be innovative these days to keep people, into you. And you got to be accessible, easily accessible. Amazon is definitely, I mean, I used to swear by eBay, and now I can't fathom buying really stuff on eBay. I'm on Amazon because I know that, a lot of things Amazon already has. So it's not like I'm waiting on a person. Like I was selling on eBay, and they have to wait on me to get to the post office and do what I have to do. And if I say it's going to take like 3 to 5 days for me to get to the post office or whatever, you're not going to get your stuff for like 10 days. Amazon, if I order from Amazon, if it's a place that's certified with Amazon, Amazon already has the products and stuff or whatever, I know that I'm getting my stuff like in a few days. So that they just make things faster. People, we live in an age of microwave everything. People want, I said, and I'll say it again, microwave dreads, microwave food, microwave delivery. We live in those times where everybody wants things real fast, but the one thing that we can't do fast is what? grow our hair. It takes patience. Dreadlocks, locks, whatever you choose to call them, it takes definite. That's one thing you can't microwave unless you just sitting back straight up rocking somebody else's dreads on your head, getting attachments, or faux dreads. Y'all, we have like about 7 minutes. So I want to make sure that, again, I thank everybody, for your participation in the video. Once more, that's right, Ifrasar. Okay, Archie said, one more question. My hairline is receding. I don't twist it or style it. What can I do to help it grow? Well, if you're saying it's not coming from twisting and styling, I mean, the first thing that came to my mind when I saw your question was the castor oil, just regular castor oil. Some people swear by black castor oil. Some people swear by Jamaican castor oil. But I don't know what exactly is making your hairline recede. It could be, is it certain scarf? Are you tying your hair down? Are you wearing anything that could be pulling around the hairline? Because it all depends on it has to be something that's going on that's making it to recede. Are you keeping it covered with something smooth? Like a case. I always talk about the King J caps and stuff. Something, and then even when those start to pull, because once like I have a lot of hair, and I noticed my friends are not having the problems. I was asking people about the King J. I thought that they had changed and everything, which I do feel like they may have changed a little bit or whatever. But also what has changed is the length of my hair. So that could be the reason why I have to buy them more often, because if they start to pull around the hairline, they can tend to, if somebody, I've heard people say that it can tend to thin out. Somebody had said that their crown was thinning out, and I was just like, wow, I don't understand that part, because that's not where the band is. So I didn't understand how that their hair was thinning out, and they said once they stopped using it, they didn't have that problem. Didn't have that problem with it, but this person was saying that they did. Now I don't know if they were saying at the crown of their head and they meant like the front part or whatever, but I don't know. You keep it, yeah, it could be from what you're using to keep it covered. What are you using? Are you using something that contains cotton? Because cotton does pull, not only does it draw the moisture out of your hair, but it also it pulls your hair. And if you're keeping it covered all the time, like, you got to let it breathe sometimes. But if you're keeping it covered, a lot of times that can cause damage around the edges, especially if you're using something that is not a smooth, satiny type material. So if you're covering it with cotton all the time, or something that has like wool or something, cotton is a definite no-no. Anytime I wear something that has like cotton in it, I want it to have like a nylon or something mixture to it. I want it to be like a tri-blend or a dual blend. And I don't want just straight cotton on my hair. Like, if I'm gonna wear a scarf and it's made out of a beautiful like material, but it's not a smooth material, then I wear like underneath it comes from King J's too. It's called a tube. I'll put the tube on, but I'll make it so that you can't see it. I'll just like pull the tube up and it goes around my whole head, and then I'll put the scarf on top of it. But it's because of the nylon, the stretchiness and the softness of the tube is protecting my hair away from what I'm putting, on top of my head, whatever scarf or whatever I'm putting on top of my head, bonnet or whatever. King James. It's called King J. I think it's called King J. Wait. I have so many of them. I have them right here. I have 3. For those who don't know, oh, okay, it's almost over. These are the spandex caps that I use. And this, I always buy the size regular, even though my hair is like, most of it is past, well, touching my knees now. And some of it is just definitely past my thighs, headed close to my knees. But this is what I've been wearing. And it's a spandex blend. They have the bands. I have all the colors of bands. They have they used to have these caps in all different colors, and I can't find them anywhere with all the different colors, but I'm grateful that I do have all the different colors that they have. I don't think it's a color I'm missing. They have 8 on the back, but they usually have black in the stores. And I paid $3.99 for this. Then it went up. I have some, see, like this one, the one that I'm wearing now. You see this box is empty. I went to another store, and this was $4.99. Also, these are the tubes. This is made by Magic. These are the tubes that I'm talking about. Ultra stretch, breathable. And it's not, it's not it's a blend. It does have cotton in it. It's a blend, but it's not just straight cotton. So I like these too. And this is by Magic. These you can buy from the beauty supply store. These are the one things that I buy from the beauty supply store. And as you can see, this is not even my whole collection. This is just what I had in my bag that I had from last summer. I forgot that I had it, actually. Oh, okay. I'm looking for the bag. Honestly, I swear by the King J. This one, yes, King J. You should be able to find it at your beauty supply stores. It's not King James, it's King J. And definitely, I would try to find, go to a couple different ones and see if you could find a good price, because $3.99 is really the price that you should be paying. I think $4.99, and I've seen them for $5.99. I think that's a bit much. And then again, sometimes when you just want to have your hair, just like you don't want it caught indoors, or you don't want it to be hanging down or whatever, you can buy long nets too. And even though this net is it's a cotton blend or whatever, it's still fine because your hair is still breathing through all of this, and it's not pulling at your hair. And this is long enough. Honestly, with my length of hair, I can still wear one of these and it works for me. It's after 2. Thank you, Tawanda. Have a great week. It's exactly 6 o'clock. Thank you all for coming in. Anybody have any comments or questions they would like to leave? Don't forget the community post. Don't forget to send me your pictures. Oh, but whatchamacallit said could be a vitamin deficiency. That's true too. Silent Night. You say cotton. Okay. Yeah. That's why I was saying I don't know, if the person is taking any type of medications or is lacking any vitamins or whatsoever. Yeah, you definitely. Flower, you should try out King J. And it's funny because I rep them all the time, but it's not even a company. I don't work with any companies as far as products. I go to the store and buy all my stuff. But you know what? I didn't shout them out one time, too many. But no, actually, honestly, I really like their products. I really do. And it's been working. And honestly, with the length of hair that you have and the density that you have, I think you will probably like it. Now, as long as the band, as bona fide say, can be kind of tight for certain people, as long as the band is not too tight for you. Everybody, thank you for coming in. Weslin, thank you. Thank you, Empress Sahar. Thank you, Bonafide. Thank you, Flower. Thank you to Zawanda. Thank you for anybody that's in the chat. Thank you, Ade, for kicking it off with me. Please, 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 please. I want to do another slideshow this week. So anybody that was included, anybody that wants to be included, send your pictures. You can look on any of my videos and get my email addresses in the video, in the description box, or you can send it to me via Messenger. I just want some bright photos up close, showcasing your hair, whatever it is that you want to showcase, but definitely, showing your natural hair, period. Make sure that I don't care if it's the back of your head, side of your head, your face. You can send multiple pictures. I really would like for you all to do it. I enjoyed that video. That has been my best video for me to date. It doesn't matter how many views that it has gotten. It's given me pleasure just to be able to see the people that have been coming around to my channel for so long. And my nephew, he put it well. He was like, "Auntie, you represented us very, very well as far as a group of royal people, and just knowing how he's my twin, born on the same day. I mean, he could be a very critical person. So for him to come out, he was a part of it. He was a great part of it. But for him to come out and say something like that, I just love hearing like my family, not only being supportive, but also, loving what I'm putting out here. So I want to do it again. Just send me your pictures. Please, please, please send me your pictures. Thank you, Boho. And it's going to get better. I mean, I love the music that went along with it. The transitions, I wish I could have had more control over it. I didn't have control over the transitions as far as the speed. But as I work with the software or find a software that I can really learn from and, through trial and error, that was my second time. So I'm ready to do it again this week. So send me pictures. Thank you all for coming to the chat. It is actually 6:04. So peace and love to everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It always goes too fast. But again, I'll see you next Sunday. I'll see you before then because I'll be putting out another video. And we'll be doing another. This will probably be the last one for a minute, and then I'll put out another one probably in the spring, probably like in April or so. So everyone who wants to be a part of it, please, by all means. Yeah, I will. I'll definitely will. I mean, it's just, I have a lot of eggs in my basket. So, I'm learning how to do things, and I still got bills to pay, and YouTube is not the one that I'm counting on to pay any bills. So I got to rock kind of slowly on certain things and rock harder on other things that's aiding in us in our survival, our living. But I will definitely. All right, peace, you all. I'm out of here. I'll be in touch with you, Flower, as soon as I chill, as soon as I finish this upload and, do all the things that I have to do for it. But I'll be in touch with you. All right, Bonafide. Everybody have a good night, a good weekend, a good week. I mean, a good last day of your weekend if you off work tomorrow or if you work for yourselves or whatever. Enjoy the start of your week. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.